to say that I have a walk of faith. It truly is a fascinating thing to think about. It's even more fascinating to live it out. But reality is that there are times when we just can live in that because we have faith in God, and we believe in God, and we believe that there is a God, and we believe that we can talk to Him with an open channel back and forth, a relationship with God, and then we can just lay our petitions out before Him and just see God move. And like I say, it's a wonderful thing. It's glorious to live like that and to walk like that. But we also know this, that there are times when we fall short of those things and we find ourselves struggling. And I think everybody's had times of struggle. And then many times when you're kind of at the lower rung of confidence, you kind of look back over your shoulder and you remember that time. And there was a time in my life when I was red hot when it came to faith. And God was moving in my life. And I was just seeing God do wonderful things, miracles, meeting my needs, supplying things that I need. I mean, all of those things that we would say, this is faith. We believe in God for things. And then when we're not there, as you say, at that red hot place in your life where it's just everything is just happening, you say, well, Lord, what's wrong here? Well, the diagnosis can be in a lot of different ways, but more than likely, it has something to do with the source. And it always causes us to be mindful of that. You say, Pastor King, what do you mean, the source? Well, let's just use an old-fashioned analogy here. You're driving your car down the road, and you're enjoying it. And just for the fun of it, imagine it's a convertible, because I love convertibles. You got the top down, and the wind's just blowing through your hair, and it just feels so good on a kind of like either a spring or fall day. And then all of a sudden, the car stops, and it's just pulling off to the side of the road, and you go, well, what happened? I was having such a good time. I was just enjoying my journey here. And then you look down at the gas gauge and you realize that, well, it just ran out of gas. Well, imagine that and apply that principle. The reason why it all ran out is because we didn't resupply that brought that faith into our lives. It has to do with the relationship. It has to do with the time we spend in the presence of God, the time we spend studying the Word of God, the time that we are in prayer. It all builds. It builds the faith. It builds the relationship. It's a beautiful thing when it happens, but it's kind of sad when it doesn't. But the wonderful thing is that we serve a God who's faithful to forgive. And He'll just let us just start all over again. This is Pastor Jack King with the gospel on the radio broadcast.